This is a breaking news alert from Truth TV News Network.
Hi everybody, Jose Valdez, Truth TV News Network. I want to say hi, good evening. What's going on, guys? I wanted to talk to you about, what you read up there in the comments and what I put on there. First thing I want to cover off, I do have a problem with a lot of people that claim to be a Trump supporter, which are mainly bandwagon, jumpers. Welcome, guys. There are guys coming in. Jose Valdez, Truth TV News Network, and we're going to talk about war. We're going to talk about Syria. We're going to talk about bandwagon jumpers, Trump supporters, not Trump supporters, the mainstream media, all of that. So if you love politics and you're up and you're bored, give me a holla. Michael Monroe, welcome to the channel, buddy. Much love. Appreciate all the hearts. Don't forget to follow, guys. Follow me, I follow you back. And it's all good. Monkey Bob, 69. Like it. 69. 69 all day. Welcome, Rini Baby Girl. Welcome to the channel. Jose Valdez, Truth TV News Network. Welcome for your first time Periscope. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you continue. Don't forget to follow. Beautiful picture. Love blondes. Great job. Korea. Oh, yeah, Korea's in there too. Yeah, apparently, there seemed to be some activity along the shore of battleships going to North Korea, but we'll get into that in a bit. Hey, Michelle, not Michael, but that's okay, funny. Yeah, I was just watching, some guy had a channel talking about back in the day with Obama, and somebody was trying to let everybody know, but apparently he got no play, because I've never seen it, and I usually try to watch everything I can. I watch too much TV, too much internet. I'm pretty sure a lot of people here do the same. So, one comment before I get, do you guys know who Paul Joseph Watson is? Are we going into World War III? Not exactly, but I do want to talk to you guys about that. That's going to be part of it too as well. Well, while I'm on that topic, what are you concerned about? You really think there's going to be a World War III right now? Is that what you're worried about? Because I'll get to that in a moment if you have a specific question. Do you have a specific question in regards to anything? Guys, if you have questions now, it's better just like let me have it, so like you guys don't, because I'll be reading your comments and I forget my train of thought, and I'm pretty sure it happens to everybody here too. Probably gonna be nuclear war? No. Okay. So, the first thing I have here, I don't know, I'm going to show you my other phone. Could you guys read that or see? Or is it too glary? Let me know. No? Okay, well, try my best. Okay. If you're a fan of Paul Joseph Watson, this guy's from the at prisonplanet.com, and okay, could be prepared. And Paul Joseph Watson is really good. How do you say? He's part of InfoWars and the whole conspiracy of Alex Jones and this and that. I like them. I think they're super cool, and they provide a great service message because they do it in a certain way that it's like, wow, you know what I mean? It's like, most are, for me, after doing research on them, for the most part, most are like 75% is pretty credible, but a lot of stuff is all crazy conspiracy shit. But it's fun and entertaining for the most part. Now, like I said, Paul is like pretty much Alex Jones' right-hand man. Cool cat from the UK. Like the way he talks. And he's very, very, inspiring when it comes to people and getting people to follow him and follow what he says. It makes sense. And it's true because it's been a crazy last 2 years. We all got to admit that. It's been crazy on both sides. We have the crazy fanatics on the left. We get the crazy-ass people on the right. And then we have the lost people in the middle trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, So, bottom line here is, I read this tweet from the other day, and I wasn't sure if it was real or not. I thought somebody was just fucking with Paul. But I started reading this. So this is dated back at 4:19 a.m., April 7th, 2017. So, okay, and it says, I guess Trump wasn't Putin's puppet after all. He was just another deep state / neocon puppet. I'm going to say it again. I guess Trump wasn't Putin's puppet after all. I don't think Syria war is taking off. I feel it was just a message, but I think Korea war is on. Could be. It's a good point. So again, I'm going to read again what Paul just said because I want you guys to make sure you hear it loud and clear. I guess Trump wasn't Putin's puppet after all. And I'm pretty sure he was talking to the people on the left, the mainstream media, and the people that kept saying Russia, 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 Russia. So he's calling them out. So he was just another deep state neocon puppet. After that, space, it says, I'm officially off the Trump train. Now, remember, Paul's been on Trump's side from like pretty much day one after Alex was, right? Now, I'm going to read on the next thing, comment he says a little later. It says, it's been fun, lads, but the fun is over. I'll be focusing my efforts on Le Pen, who tried to warn Trump against this disaster. Okay. Now, to me, if you're really work for Trump and you support Trump all this time, especially like him, he has a lot of followers. I'm like a chump compared to this guy. But the fact of the matter is, for you to turn your back on him that quickly, you weren't really a Trump supporter. So, you know, you made all these videos talking shit about the left and you know, the best side to be on is in the right side, which is the side of Trump. You know? Okay, right is always better than the left. It's just a simple way to say it. Yeah, exactly. On the right. So, for Paul to just say, I'm off the Trump train because he threw some rockets into Syria, that's pretty stupid and fucked up. I'm just going to say it. And I don't know why the fuck he's doing that, because that makes everybody else like us, you know, that's been, you know, doing the movement. I've done video after video explaining what the hell's going on the left, what's going on the right, and all these people are fucking crazy and don't fall for the bullshit. Look, on my other videos, like I explained to you the whole situation just yesterday of what's going on with the rockets and what happened with that. Plain and simple. Most leaders, I would say all leaders of major powers, whether it's America with our president, or you have the communist dictatorship of China, of Cuba, of pretty much anywhere, they have a big ego. They're very, very strong-minded people, and there's a reason why they're in power. So some of them get propped up by their vice president. Usually the vice president usually helps them out and knows more shit than they do. But that goes around everywhere throughout the globe. Now, remember, look at the timeline. I always say that. Look at the timeline. Who was Trump with at the time that he got on stage and says, I am launching these rockets, right? And then remember the timeline as far as that. Before he even got on the podium, an hour before that, he called who? He called Putin. Warned him what he was doing before he even came out. President of China. Exactly. So the president of China was with him when he did this. So in my opinion, okay, I could be wrong, but basically he was there and Trump did what he did to show strength in front of the Chinese president, saying, hey, you saw what I just did to this guy, and this, you know, I know he's being backed by Russia, but I ain't give a shit. So you live over there by North Korea, so that means you got to take care of this little fat fuck for me. Oh, you saw what happened to Assad. You think I'm going to be scared of you fucks and this little fat fuck over there? No, of course not. So the bottom line, that's what he did in front. He got on the podium, he got a little cocky, he went out there and showed him this is what happened. So it's now your job to take care of your little problem in the corner. Or if not, hey, you know what Trump can do? He could stop. Let me tell you, China, whole economy depends on us. We buy all their shit. Trump can up and decide and say, fuck you, China. No more importing your shit over here. Go send it somewhere else. And we no longer take your products. You know what's going to happen? Within a week, their whole economy will just collapse. Just like that. Just like that. Because we're the biggest buyers of crap in the world. Crap. Holding it. Crap. Playing it. But why? Because it's cheaper to buy shit in China. You know? I can't see anybody being successful making shit over here. Because, first of all, you got to hire people, everybody, the minimum wage, minimum to hire workers, is whatever it is in your state. Here is like seven parts or $9, $10. But the bottom line over there is pretty much like slave labor. That's why these rich people, they outsource to China, Korea, Japan, Mexico, because it's fucking cheaper. And it's all about the almighty buck. That's what it comes down to. And money. Remember that key word, money. Remember that for later as I start talking along. But keep that very, very important thing. Money, money, money is the main thing of this whole thing I'm talking about. And I'm going to get to that soon. Now, if you guys were paying attention to my last couple videos that I was doing yesterday and the day before, I've been researching for hours, for the last couple of days on this particular cop. I was trying to find out what information that Trump got that was so strong and so solid to make him send 59 rockets into Syria. Okay? Because I remember in 2013, they tried to blame this shit on Assad before, that he was attacking his people with chemical weapons. That wasn't true. It was a bullshit lie created by Obama and Hillary to make it look like it was. So they went in there and they got his little peeps doing the little chemical weapon shit, which is back in the day. Now it's, what is it? ISIS, the other one. They're all the same. All the rebels, so-called rebels, is either ISIS, Syria, or whatever the fuck they're called today. But the bottom line is that they went in there, they the ones that did the shit, recorded it, and threw it back at us, acting like that was actually happening. And pretty much everybody, the only ones that knew the truth were Obama and Hillary. And maybe some of the other people in the top, like McCain and Lindsey Graham, the warmongers, the Gang of Eight, we call it. So, that happened in 13. A lot of people don't forget about that, some did. Just a reminder, that's what happened on 13. They tried to blame him before. Assad has no benefits whatsoever. Remember, he's winning against Al-Qaeda. He was winning against ISIS. He was winning against all these groups just until the other day. Everything was going good with the Russians. Everything was okay with us because a week before, Rex Tillerson said, what? We're not interested in Assad. We're not interested in Assad. Let me see. I think he's been lied to. Assad wouldn't attack his own supporters. Exactly. Gas his own people. Yeah. Look. Common sense. Who had the most to win by doing what happened? Or if it even actually happened? Because to me, I was going to get into a second. There was videos. And I went through the videos that Trump saw. Unedited. Because what he got was edited. Of course he would. I don't think so. Assad, he's not his dad. Assad didn't do it in 2013. There was no proof of it at all. He got rid of the chemical weapons back in the day, and he didn't use them. Those were the rebels. And if you watch the videos I had from yesterday and a couple of days ago, I showed you guys these videos of the so-called white hats trying to help the people that got bombed in Syria. They were all actors. And I showed you the guys' videos and I pointed out to you over and over again. I rewinded it, play it back, rewind it, play it back. There was a guy laying out there and I showed you guys that. The guy was just laying there, and when they said go, it was playing like a fucking movie. Like action, looking like he was dead, and the second they said go, he gets up like it was nothing. And they dragged him out of the little so-called hole. And there's all that footage there for everybody to see of what actually happened. And based on that video and these babies being hurt and this and that, okay, a lot of pictures taken from a lot of places. Okay, we have Photoshop, we have all kinds of shit. And for Obama to really, not Obama, sorry, Trump to buy that, complete bullshit. Or maybe he just did it just to did it, or this is my opinion right now. This is not a fact. I'm going to speculate. What I think happened, besides calling the Russians, I think Trump called Assad as well. They had a little conference call. They said, hey, Assad, hey, Putin, I'm letting you know what's going to happen. Give me the best place I can hit. It's not going to really hurt you guys. And then we can work it out afterward. But you have to make sure you act like you're mad at me. That way I can stay face and get all the neocons on my side. And then I have more power to be. So, that's what I think happened. He called Russia, which he did. And that was already confirmed through all the fucking media channels. Through all, even online, they were saying it. So he caught Russia, he caught Assad, and against his speculation, they made a little deal. Okay, where could I hit? Let me see. Yeah. Are you kidding? No. This is a very strong speculation idea. So he went, called them up, did a little strikes, and because I have yet to see any actual evidence of the actual strikes happening real time. Let me see. That's a complex conspiracy theory. Russia was called only 30 minutes prior to the strike. Okay, 30 minutes, an hour, who fucking cares? What's your point? Okay, so, again, that's what I think happened. But the main thing is to have a straight face and to show his balls to the Chinese president to have North Korea back the fuck up. Or stop doing what he's doing, or it's going to get dirty over there. Because remember, if we start to get into a little aerosol war with North Korea and China gets involved, God knows what the fuck's going to happen. Let me see. Point is Syria was not called, and Trump is showing action to Syria. North Korea. Dude, you have to rewrite that. I didn't understand what you said. It was strategically placed call. Exactly. You're right. Thank you, Michelle. You're absolutely correct. And I love your last name, Monroe. It's like Marilyn Monroe. So, that happened. Now, a lot of people claim that a lot of Trump supporters, like me, are leaving the bandwagon. I was pissed off on day one, and I admit that, and I showed that in my video, that I was angry because obviously it looked like he was starting shit when he shouldn't have. That he should, do some fucking research for going right in there the way he did. And making a great point here is that who is so happy that he did that? I'm a 100% supporter of Trump. I'm not supporting what he did there. Let me see. North Korea is seeing Trump has strength and he will strike. Exactly. So if this little fat guy over there keeps on doing what he's doing, that whole Syria thing that we just did a couple of days ago, it's going to be child's play compared to what's going to happen to the little fat guy. So instead of us getting involved over there, China needs to give him a bitch slap. You see? I'm not sorry. Yeah, exactly. Nobody's sorry. Look, notice how in any movie or any time we make fun of terrorists or we make fun of everything, even like the last movie that I saw that was funny, which was, damn it, the one with the fucking beard. Help me, guys, here. What's that movie called? Fucking Borat. The Dictator. The Dictator. They joking around. They were talking about in the movie where they get their best of the best weapons. Syria. Let me see. You don't think we did a small strike in Syria to send a message to Kim Jong-un? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Because what are the odds that he's going to strike Syria when the president of China is right there? That's the whole point. That will be the point to do that. At the time, I was just pissed off because I thought he was trying to, I don't know, start a fucking war because of the whole pictures. Because remember, the whole acting thing. This is what made me open up my eyes here. The way he was acting about the babies. The babies. Give me a fucking break. That was such a straight up bad acting job, And then fucking Spicer saying, going back with Spicer. The reason why I even bring up Spicer on a different topic. Notice how Spicer, when something is gonna go wrong, he starts using words like, "Oh, it's definitely gonna happen." Like with the whole healthcare thing. No, definitely gonna happen. Everybody's gonna support this. Like with the whole Medicare thing, the healthcare plan. He kept saying, "No, that's it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna pass. It's gonna pass. 100%. No way. Everybody's on board." And that was complete bullshit. Ships going to ring to coast of North Korea now. Yes, I saw something about 150,000 and ground troops. It looks very scary out there. I think they're playing, how do you say, chess, and they're moving their people around. Let me see, Tomahawks were shot down by Russian fighters. Okay. Were shot down by... What do you mean? The rockets, the American rocket Tomahawks were shot down by Russians? Is that what he's saying? I don't know. The last guy who says it, I didn't see that. I didn't see that either. All I saw was what shit was like on Fox News, and all you see is a rocket going up in the air. Were not shot down. Yeah, exactly. There were 59 Tomahawks. And let me tell you something. Those Tomahawks, I looked into those, and those are very strategic rockets. and they have like GPS built in with fucking pretty much satellite imagery. And when they have a target, they're gonna hit their fucking target. There's no go veering off to the wrong fucking place. And this was in the middle of the night when it happened. So, you know, if you see a rocket coming for your ass, you can jump all the way anywhere you go. You're gonna get your shit blown up. Simple as that. So when the target's on you, it's on you. So they had the satellite images of everything that happened. And remember, they can actually go back in time lapse, all the movement, who shot what, who killed what, who did what. That's what I'm saying. Is like Trump has all the information in the world, more advanced than what we currently have. You got to understand that he has everything and more than we have. They were launched and floated till they were in place. Exactly. They're like, all right, okay, it's here. Yep. You see that rocket coming for you. Put your head between your legs and kiss your ass. Exactly. Yo, man, what's up, Robert? How you doing, buddy? Nothing much, man. Just talking politics like usual and, you know, saying what's up to everybody and trying to make sense of all this craziness because a lot of people are speculating and people are jumping off the Trump train. Let me see. Yep. Wonderful to see you, buddy. Thank you. And like I said, you know, I have a lot of people that, you know, are really hardcore, or they were hardcore Trump fans. And without even researching like I did, I told everybody, sleep on it. Don't get too excited. I know everybody's scared about World War III, and they're panicking because, you know, in Syria, Russians are their allies over there, and everybody's shitting themselves. And I get that. Let me see. Trump sponsor ISIS. He helped them when made strikes. Are you serious, bro? Trump sponsors ISIS. Really? Give me a break, dude. Seriously? That's like some stupid shit. Don't say that here on my channel, okay? Because that's beyond stupid. That's like a racist comment to me. Give me a break. Exactly. They're jumping off the bandwagon, okay? And that's what I don't get. You supported when he needs you most, you're going to jump ship. I would say, Paul, honestly, I love your videos, buddy, but seriously, go fuck yourself. And make sure you're just in case I didn't stutter, Paul Joseph Watson, if you're going to jump off the Trump train, I'm going to say, you know what? Fuck off. Go fuck yourself. And go back to UK, you whining little bitch. Because if you're a supporter of somebody, you're helping them out, only because they do something you don't like, you're gonna push your way away. You're going to act like a fucking, the other Paul, fucking White House guy. God damn it. Paul Ryan, the biggest two-faced bitch I've seen in my life. Even after Trump won the second debate, if you guys remember that, he jumped right off the train because that whole pussy comic came out. Left or right politicians don't care about you. Exactly. They don't give a shit about you. But Trump's not a typical politician. So I'm going to ride the Trump train until the end. Like, seriously. And there ain't going to be no end. Because like he said, he's going to make sure we win, win, win. And even though you don't like what he's doing, you still got to respect the fact that he is the president. And you're not the president. He is. So don't be stupid, Paul. You need to apologize for what you said if you're going to stay under Trump. If you're going to decide to come back, you need to make an open apology to Trump. A whole video segment just on that. Because if not, I'm going to make sure all my followers tell you to go fuck yourself. Simple as that. Because that shit is not called for. You're one of our biggest Trump supporters, and you dropped them like you were fucking. Instead of being Paul Watson, you're fucking Paul Ryan. Dropping his ass. We're talking about pussy. So, that's what I'm saying. This is the main reason why I made this video, because it just gets me so fucking mad that these guys claim to be, you know, conservative and all this bullshit, and they're a bunch of fakers. Has great advisors that help him decision. Exactly. The one thing Trump does best, he knows how to pick people to put in place. People always talk about, oh, what is he doing with these people from Wall Street? What is he doing? He's nitpicking the best guys from Wall Street to deal with shit. He's picking the best guys from the oil companies to take care of this shit. Guys who already been there, done that, have money like he does, and don't care about the money. They want the same thing that Trump does. They want America to be great again. So when you see these people in the White House, everybody needs to get this straight. And look, I've seen people like Lee Stranahan, people like Paul Watson, all these people making speculations of Trump and what's going on in the White House, and you see a fucking report on CNN or MSNBC or even fucking Fox News, and you get it twisted. Stop making up this shit that you don't know. You don't know what's happening behind closed doors. And they're saying, "Oh, but we gotta get rid of what's his name? Fucking Cohen. The fucking guy's first name? I don't know. This guy Lee was talking about get rid of Cohen and get rid of Dina. Dude, what the fuck do you know? Do you speak to Trump? Do you know what you're talking about? And then you start talking about why Bannon's fighting with Kushner. Do you know what the fuck you're talking about? Or you're just making up shit as you go along? Because that's a problem. And Skornovich made me so... Yeah. Him too. He doesn't have no body. He's a fucking stay-at-home dad with a little baby who sits there and watches fucking TV and thinks he knows what the fuck he's talking about. This guy just fucking clickbait. All he does is talk shit. He doesn't know what he's talking about. At least when I say something, I say, hey, this is my opinion. This is my speculation. If you like it, fine. If not, just wipe your ass with it. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you like it's fucking fact. That what I say is fact. No, I said... At the very beginning, you heard what I said. Speculation is my opinion of what might happen. Okay? These motherfuckers get so full of themselves, they say, no, this is it. They make you sit there for 35 fucking minutes like Mike did the other day. And I'm like, dude, just get to your fucking point. Talking 35 minutes for something I already knew about 3 weeks ago that I reported on. About Trump wanting 150 fucking thousand troops into Syria. Okay? Anybody could have figured that shit out. You act like you're sitting on a lead. No, you're sitting on your finger. You're not doing anything. Research? What research? You don't leave your fucking house. You said it yourself. You're going to sit there all day long at home changing fucking diapers thinking like you're fucking Nostradamus or something. Dude, get over yourself. I don't know how the fuck you got on 60 Minutes, bro, because you're not credible for shit. And I've seen your stupid stories. Let me see. I need a strong man like you in the back door. You're a nasty bitch. Go fuck off. Anyways. Alright, so again, I was saying this just yesterday when I was showing you guys the videos. I think it's all fake fucking news. The main reason why Trump did it, obviously, was to show off. Here's the top topics. He was showing off to the Chinese that he means business, that he ain't fucking around. Okay? Alright. The second thing is he's trying to prove himself to the left, which I know we all don't give a fuck about the left, but the fact of the matter is they control a lot of the propaganda. They control a lot of the fucking, almost all of the media. Plain and simple. And, you know, it would be nice to get these fuckers on board with him, which he accomplished that shit in one night. That's one badass motherfucker. For somebody like Trump, remember, the media was hating on him 24/7. He will fart and it will turn into a whole news cycle for the whole entire day or a week. So think about that. So for him doing those rockets, everybody instantly jumped in the Trump train. Instantly. It was like, bah! New York Times, Washington Post, MSNBC, CNN, MSNBC, Fox fucking News, all of them. Even punk-ass McCain and Lindsey Graham were like, oh, where's that butthole? Let me lick your butthole. Yum, 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 yum. I eat Trump's ass now. He's my hero. Boom. He got what he needed to get done. So it's kind of like a 3-in-1 combo. So those bombs were like pretty much fireworks for everybody. Think about it. Pew, pew, 59 fireworks. Boom, 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 boom. CNN, boom, boom. Fox News, boom, boom. MSNBC, boom, boom. And they all fucking jumped on it. So now he has the left, he has the right, he has the middle, and he has everybody on board. What happens now? Anything he fucking wants. Now he can get shit done. You see how that story just came together? It's like a perfect fucking fuckfest. Like, oh yeah, bish. You know what I'm saying? You're gay as fuck. No, sorry, buddy, not yet. I ain't that desperate yet. I'm the click commander. Anyways, get to the point. So now that he did that, he has everybody lined up. He has the left, he has the right, he has the middle. So now, all the stuff that he needed to get done, healthcare, check. Remember everybody went to healthcare? And I said that video A couple of weeks ago, I said Trump and Bernie should get together and finally do single-payer health care for all. That gonna happen now. Remember I said that, and I said that months ago. They're gonna get together. They're gonna make it happen. So again, healthcare, check, because the left is not gonna fight with him anymore. That's it. He's officially their hero. The right has their hero. Everybody loves Trump. Trump, remember, he has the presidency, he has the Senate, he has the House, and now he has all the Democrats literally kissing his feet. So he's the fucking puppet master, and he's gonna rock the House. Anything he wants done, the wall paid, borders closed. Think about that. Think about that. So again, I'm gonna repeat myself. I saw some people jumped off because apparently the internet's kind of fucked up, or the trolls are back to get me again. So again, what I'm saying is that now Trump has the Democrats, also the Republicans. They all come together because Trump's on their side, according to them. So Trump just kind of mind fucked them. It doesn't matter how he got there, but the bottom is that everything he needs to get done, they're not gonna fight him. No more shitty stories from CNN or MSNBC. They're all gonna unite and make it happen. So, like I said, the wall's going to get paid. Healthcare is going to get fixed. All the stuff that he did in his campaign will be done. That's it. What needed to be happened, happened. You guys want to cry about a couple of missiles going to Syria? Because I fucking don't. If that's what it's going to take to get the agenda done for Trump supporters like me, for everybody in the whole country to reunite, all it took was send 59 rockets to Syria. Dude, sign me up. I'll start up a fucking support Patreon page or GoFundMe page, and I'll buy the rockets for you. We all just chip in. Here. Make it all happen. Everybody chip in. Ba, 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 ba. You want some more rockets? Go ahead. Have a fun day. Shit. Fuck that. I would say, you know what? Make the Middle East disappear. Like Control, Alt, Delete. Enter. Gone. But the fact of the matter is, they're going to fight against him on tax reform. No, guys. It's done. The bottom line is, the Democrats have the money and the influence to push the right, and the right can do the same to the left, and everybody's going to get what they want. And then delete yourself. Ew. Okay, gross. Okay, so the bottom line is, no, there's not going to be a war. Okay, all this stuff was just pretty much like a movie. Have you guys seen, I was talking about this yesterday, Wag the Dog. If you watch movies like Wag the Dog, how, you know, something bad happens, and in the movie, the guy, you know, the president hires his people to make up this fake-ass narrative in the news to everybody be looking one way for he can get away from the other. That's all it is. A bunch of propaganda to get his agenda across. But the fact of the matter is, no matter where those bombs landed, it landed the right way, because at the end of the day, the media, who usually are good at brainwashing everybody in the left, are going to wake the fuck up. They're going to start listening to Trump, because as long as CNN tells them what to do, they're going to listen. And CNN's now on Trump's side. I mean, I don't give a fuck about CNN. I hate CNN. But if they're going to listen to Trump, why the fuck not? I'll take it. However we got it, I'll take it. You know, like, You know, just like when you do something wrong, you didn't get caught, you shut the fuck up and just walk away. Oh, no. Guys, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't let them fall for this. Because, like I said, Trump got game. Let me see. Bless your right. Oh, dude, come on. Well, all right, you know what? I'm sorry, dude. Yeah. That's nasty as fuck. Hold on. Dude, hold on. Ladies, excuse these nasty fuckers. It must be... Oh, God, dude. This is making me sick. Sorry, guys. I have to block these weirdos that are trying to act like I'm fucking gay and I want some nasty fat ass... Ew. So fucking gross. Anyways. So, no. My final point is, guys, I want you to understand something. And whether... Look at it from this point of view. This is kind of like Vietnam, but at least now, going into it, we know what's going on. We can look up on our computer and do some research and find out what's going on. What's going on is they're creating fake wars convincing us to follow the wars. So I'm speaking slow like this for you guys can understand what I'm saying, and understand that the wars are not real. I'm gonna say it again. The wars right now are not real. So all the propaganda and all you stuff you see on CNN and MSNBC, not real, not even happening. It's wag the dog. Plain and simple, wag the dog. Watch the movie. Just look at the highlight. Go watch a preview right now. Go to YouTube right now. Type in wag the dog. Look at the preview. Watch what they do in the movie. Okay? It's a diversion. Okay? Oh, damn it, dude. Seriously? How many of you fuckers are they? I'm getting bombasted by these gay guys who want to either fuck me or fuck them. I don't get it. So, another one? Jesus Christ. What the hell's wrong with these people? This is fucking nasty. I'm lucky my kids are asleep. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Yeah, some people are some sick bastards. And no, just to confirm, guys, watch my last video that I did from yesterday, and I show you clearly that Assad did not do shit. The videos and the images that were sent by the Turkish people were created by the Turkish people and people in ISIS that had cameras recording the shit. It was all fake. It was all a complete movie. Trump, yes, fell for it. Unfortunately, you know, it was some pretty good editing. So we're dropping fake bombs. Is ISIS real? Are we real? No, dude, we're stuck in the fucking Matrix, dude. No, I'm real, but like I said, ISIS, not so real, okay? There's certain parts of it because the fanatics fall for the propaganda over there because they can't watch TV or get on the internet. So some of them are real. But overall, they're fucking fake. And they make up videos and they act like they're these fucking sick motherfuckers. But it's Hollywood fucking with your head. That's what I'm saying. Like the whole war thing that everybody's fearing was done on purpose. Did a man walk in the moon? I don't know, dude. I'm really kind of 50-50 on that one. I'm a great fan. Oh, you're again, dude. Come on, man. Seriously? Could you please stop? What the fuck? Okay, this is getting sick, dude. How many accounts does this guy have? There's some perverts out there. Did Assad do it or not? People are asking. No, Assad did not do it. I'll repeat again. Okay. Let me see. Assad did not. Let me write it down. Maybe I have some mute people in here. They can't hear me. Okay, I'm going to say it again. Good night, Michelle Moreau. You're a very beautiful guest, and I appreciate you coming. And hope you have a good night, sweet dreams, and see you guys next time. Don't forget to follow Michelle before you go. Hit the follow button and go to Truth TV News Network on YouTube, and please subscribe and send me a message in there and like my videos. I have plenty of videos. If you like this stuff, I have so much videos that'll blow your mind, guaranteed. Okay, so please go in there, and I love followers like you guys. You guys are the best. So please, again, watch Truth TV News Network on YouTube. Click on the subscribe button, watch my videos, and show it to your friends and have them subscribe. The more subscribers, the better. And I do this for America. Look at this flag behind me. It's huge. It's the biggest flag there is that you can buy by a civilian. But like I said, I love America. My parents are from Cuba, but I was born here. I battle for you guys. Ex-soldier from Air Force, so I love doing what I do because it pays to feed my kids, and I love entertaining you guys. This is my dream, what I'm doing right now for you guys. So don't forget, follow, share this with everybody, share with everybody else out there, make them follow, so on and so on. So again, I don't want you guys to fear anything. There's nothing of World War III that you have to fear, because again, this is like a political game right now that we're playing. Okay, Trump made North Korea pretty much see what they saw, knowing that China president was right there next to him. So he's trying to intimidate the little fat guy into stop the shit, or we're gonna get a dildo with no Vaseline up his ass. That's what it comes down to. So it's a political chessboard game. And I know people worried about Russia, but again, like I said at the very beginning, he literally called Russia in advance and told them what he was doing. And he was like, oh, okay, no problem, okay, I understand, click. So Since he already knew what's going on, so whatever any other news people are saying, the fact that he called them in advance and told them what's up, there's no World War III, just on that alone. And besides that, nothing's really going down anywhere, okay? People are too busy in their own fucking lives to be starting fucking wars for no fucking reason. The reason why they want to make you think there's going to be a war is out of fear. And with that fear, that means you're not going to have a problem if we raise taxes or do a little sprinkling of the tax code a little bit here and there to get some more money to the industrial military complex. Because, of course, they need money to look strong, to look tough, to make the shit go away. Trump is going to get me killed. No, he's not. Trump ain't going to do shit. Trump's not about wars. He's not about interfering. This right now, what's happening, it's a game of chess. It's a game of chess. And right now, we're at check. And then we're going to get to checkmate. And that's all it is. Don't jump off the bandwagon. Trump loves all of us. And he did this. You know, he could have been right now chilling in a fucking island, sipping margaritas with the honeys, with his beautiful wife. No. He's the first president that became president and actually losing money to become president. Who does that shit? If you're a billionaire, would you want the responsibility of being a president? Fuck no. I'll have my own island, my own fucking helicopter, my own people just sitting there chilling all day, eating fucking lobsters and shit like that. What kind of person becomes a billionaire, then becomes a president? Why? Because he wants to give back to the country. Margaritas, yeah. Daiquiris, Cuba Libres, all that shit, man. And let me tell you something. When it's all said and done, guys, trust me. I've been to 5 different rallies with Trump. Met him twice. He's fucking awesome. His family's fucking awesome. They're really good people. You know, these people, they're not racist. They're super, super cool. They've been there. They've done that. And they love America. Hands down, they love America. He's going to save America money. He's going to get us the jobs. He's going to do whatever it takes to make America great again. You guys need to understand that. Follow. Yes, just follow. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I will, when I go back, when I'm done with the video, everybody who followed me, I'm going to go down my list and I'm going to follow you right back. So that's for sure. I do it every night before I go to bed to make sure everybody follows each other. So, guys, at this point, I'm in the Q&A section right now. Does anybody have any questions besides the fact that we're not going to be in World War III? Ask. Let me see. Do you need a green card to get into the White House? Yes, a special work H1B1 visa or some shit like that. You need some major credentials, and you have to know somebody from here or somebody in the White House. It's complex. If you go to whitehouse.org, that kind of information is there for you. So you just gotta research the paperwork. I'm not fluent on what that is, but if you Google it, I'm pretty sure you'll find it pretty quickly. Any other questions, guys? Because I'll be happy to answer anything you want. We're in the Q&A section for the next 5 minutes. Let me see. World War III started. Psych. So, yeah, do you think the rebels had the gases? Let me see. I hope we stay out of Syria. Yes, the rebels are the ones that had the chemicals. That's what it comes down to. The Russians are going to take over your Floridian ports? No. Do you have to be white to get into the White House? No. Obama proved that. Should Trump denounce the detaining of homosexual in Russia? Is that a rhetorical question? I don't get that one. Anyways. Yeah, exactly. That's a weird question. There's a gay guy being held up somewhere in Russia. I never saw that story, but okay. No gays allowed in Russia. Let me see. Muslims out of USA. I thought Omba was Africa. Kenyan, actually. It's illegal. They jail them. Okay. What would it take for Trump to lose your trust? To lose my trust? Actually start World War III. That would be definitely a big killer for me. That would be definitely a losing situation for me. Do you give Trump more leeway than other politicians? No. Believe it or not, before Trump, I was a supporter of Marco Rubio for a while. Real bad. Are they sabotaging Assad from protecting the Christians? That's a 50-50, buddy. It's possible, but the fact I don't know what's going on in the ground, and there's been speculation, but I'm not 100% sure on that. What has Trump accomplished in his first 80 days? Rebels, is there any Indians in America? Redskins? Yes, that last question. Before that, what has Trump accomplished? Okay, Trump has accomplished this. Wait a minute. He canceled TPP. How deeply is Russia involved and working with the Assad regime? No, they're really close. Assad, that is, and Russia are really are really close allies. They're actually fighting ISIS together. That's a fact. That's real. So that's a real partnership. Okay, what mainstream criticism of Trump do you agree with the most? That he has a really huge ego. I do agree on that. But I think that's a good thing to have with Trump, and I'll explain in a second. Can you look at someone if you like Trump? Yeah. For example, if you're black and I start talking about Trump and you make a face, I can instantly tell you hate Trump. Instantly, when you make a face. Exactly. Fat hat. There you go. You see, there you go. Fat head. Okay. Bye-bye, douchebag. Jag off. What part of Trump do you not like? The fact that he has a prettier wife than me. Just kidding. That's a joke. Edit. How do you feel about U.S. warships being deployed to Korean Peninsula? Dude, that's just, like I said, as a checkboard. He's putting him in check. Is there anybody else live in America besides Native Americans? I don't get that question. Of course there is. Damn right. You see, rebels in Syria are about 30 different groups. No peace possible there for now. And there won't be. What do you do for work? I'm doing it, buddy. This is my work. Ora. No, I'm just kidding. I have a taxi, shuttle, and transportation and car service that runs itself, and I just own it. My drivers take care of it. My managers and stuff like that. That's what I do, like for my main income. But this is a secondary. When was America great? It's always been great, man. But we gotta make it better. We got our problems, man. We have our problems. We have the left that has an agenda that's been really crazy. Yeah, MAGA. How gangster of Trump inviting the leader of China into his personal home and doing the bombing. That was so gangster. I love that one. Yeah. America, the motherland. Yep. On a lighter note, Trump has played 16 rounds of golf in 11 weeks. That's good, man. He has to bring up the handicap. Yep. Yeah, I guarantee. Let me see. What do you think about Persona 5? What does that mean? I don't know about Persona 5. Explain. Land of the free, home of the brave. Yep. When Trump says America great again, when was it great? Let me see. Liberals are delusional. That's true. America was great again. The 90s? No, I said for me, 90s and the 80s were pretty decent. I heard Trump had spent in 3 months what Obama did in 2 years in travel expenses. That's a lie. That's bullshit. Hi. It's always been great. Persona 5 is a new thing CIA is creating. Explain that. What does that mean? Is that on WikiLeaks? Is that where you got that from? I haven't checked WikiLeaks today. I always talking about it, but not today. Greetings from America. From Russia. I'm sorry. Welcome from Mickey Mouse Land, Orlando, Florida, USA. I heard from the Congressional Oversight Committee about the travel expenses. Better than. Okay, how is the golfing a lie? I'm not saying that golfing is a lie. What I'm saying is that who gives a shit? He's already getting more shit done than any other president has done ever, period. Up till now, look at anybody's accomplishment. Hi from Russia. Hi from America. How you doing, guys? Welcome. What is your opinion on Mitch McConnell? I think he's a turkey neck loser. It's totally true. 3 months of expenses versus who cares about that? Who cares about that? I really don't give a shit. If Trump, in between golf, he gets everything done. That's good. We have a relaxed president that can get shit done. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't. What about Bill Clinton getting his rocks off in the White House? How's that? Remember the blowjobs, the cigar, Monica Lewinsky's hoo-ha? That's okay, right? Is it true, Rory McIlroy? What the fuck is that? Don't you think Trump is spending too much of the taxpayers' money? Yeah, where were you when Obama spent $1 million just to go to Hawaii? So yeah, I don't think so. Don't try that bullshit. How about if Obama had 3 baby mamas and 5 different kids? Who cares? I personally like to see Trump get. My phone's battery died and I wasn't paying attention. Apologize for that. Come on back now because I gotta finish up the show. Sorry about that. Lost you guys. My bad. What do you think about Trump? Really, though, is he plan to defeat ISIS? When it's all said and done, he doesn't have to defeat ISIS. He'll probably have ISIS working for us and have ISIS doing community service for all the shit they did. You realize the whole Syria thing is a distraction, right? Yeah, I said that. Have you not been watching what I've been saying? It's all a distraction. Big, huge distraction, guys. Do you even what a Kurd or a Sunni is? I know they're both Arab. One's in the south, the other one's in the north, and who gives a shit what they are? Trump's budget cuts medical research by nearly 20%. Do you agree? Depends on what kind of research you're doing, because they're doing, for example, research on some transgender person that needs Medicaid for cut their wee off, or the opposite, for somebody to get a penis plant on them. Then no, I agree, cut that shit. Not them, the plan. Anybody else? Why does the research have to be selective? Muslims are the poison thorn of this planet. Okay. Is that a rhetorical question? Modifier. Welcome back. No? Okay. Trump gets shit done. Damn it. Yeah. Just remember, guys, Obama spent the most money. Our deficit was only like 9 or 10 trillion. He got it up to almost 20. Okay? So Trump's a long way from that. And Trump, left and right, has been saving us money. He's doing deals. Remember what he did for the Air Force One, especially. He renegotiated the plans to get an Air Force One touched up or upgrade a new one. All the deals that he's making with other companies as far as pricing. He's going to work out pricing when it comes to medicine. He talked about that as well. That's going to be part of the single payer plan that will soon. You'll see. I think just with that alone, just if he accomplished getting a single payer for everybody, like they have in Canada here, that's guaranteed 2020 is his. Just on that alone. But there's more shit coming down the line that's going to blow everybody's mind. If Trump is meant to be good for infrastructure, why would 220 cities lose passenger train service in the proposed budget? I don't even know what that is, dude. I have to look into that. So, anything else? Serious question. Why is his approval rating down to low 30s? Seriously, answers only, please. Well, it's a lie. The fucking polls are fake. If anybody who actually follows me and watch my videos going back from the beginning, how I explain the whole process of the polls, remember, the polls are fake in themselves. The reason why Hillary was showing so much positivity on all of the polls from the very beginning was the fact that they were oversampling Democrats by a lot. So if they would, for example, if they actually polled people, what they do out of 100 people, for example, they will pull like 75 out of 100 will be Democrats, then about 10% Republicans, and the rest independents or whatever. So that's why the polls look at the way they're at. So whatever it is that you see, it's really the opposite. So like you see, you said 30% approval rating. It's really like 70 that he has an approval rating or more. Because until now, the mainstream media has been attacking him and lying. And not just that, it's just Hollywood, everybody that's liberal, all the Democrats, most of the Republicans. They're all against him. So anybody has a polling company and they hate Trump, they're going to go against him. Just like they did it with his own daughter. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's realistic. 70% approval rating for Trump? Absolutely. And especially now that everybody's going to be on his side, and look, watch how the polls instantly change just because of what happened. Because before, everybody was hating him, but now they're going to start loving him. But the fact of the matter is, the fact you said 30%, just think of the opposite. Because that's how it's been with the fake-ass news. What are your thoughts on the removal of Steve Bannon and National Security Council? Bad move. And I would say him and Kushner need to work it out. They have to take their shirts off and go behind the White House and duke it out. Duke it out. Do what you got to do. But stop fucking around and making everybody suffer for it. Yeah, I love Steve Bannon. He's a good guy. He's the reason why the whole America great again. He's a nationalist, which means it's not racist. That means America first. Make sure you guys understand that. A lot of people just automatically assume, oh, it's a white thing. It's a racist thing. It's not. I'm Hispanic. I know what it means. I'm stupid. If you do any kind of research, you know what that means. Why are there so many incidents, contact with the Russians? Because he's a businessman. And being the fact that he was going to run for president and we were at the edge of war during Obama administration towards the end, it makes sense to talk to Russia to be like, hey, be cool. When I get in there, everything's going to be cool. We're all going to be cool. Everything's going to be cool. Why the fuck would Obama want to put sanctions on fucking Russia 2 weeks before he leaves the office? Why? To be a fucking headache on Trump, which he did. Doesn't make any sense. Why would Rachel Maddow go on air after Obama put troops at the edge of the border right there on Russia and say, oh, if Trump removes those people when he becomes president, if he removes those troops, that means he loves Russia. He's a Russian agent. Does that make any goddamn sense, people? Does that make any fucking sense? We're going to risk going to fucking war because you want to sit there and accuse him of being a Russian agent because he wants to remove our troops from attacking Russia and possibly starting World War III? That's how crazy the Democratic liberal media is. They want war. They want World War III to happen. They are fucking insane. Okay? I'm not a warmonger. I don't want war. I want peace, love, and happiness. But the Democrats have lost their fucking minds. Hillary took Russia cat. Exactly. Hillary gave the fucking Russians 20% of uranium. 20% of our uranium to Russia with a deal that was made with Obama. Okay? Look it up. There's a movie called Clinton Cash. You watch that movie, it'll literally fucking wow you. Do you believe in global warming? Yes, global warming does happen. It gets warm, it gets cold, it gets warm, it gets cold. What I don't agree with global warming is that it's man-made. I don't believe that man sat there and we single-handedly are the cause for global warming. I don't know, I have so many people coming in chatting. So, yeah, global warming does happen, people. Look at the research. Look at the satellite imagery that's been happening from the very beginning when we started looking at the records. It's not really warming. It does, but not like the scientists, the so-called scientists. Because this is what I always tell my liberal friends. If the planet is warming, show me the evidence and show me the scientists and show me their test of what they did to prove global warming is happening. Because I've researched, I couldn't find them. So that's just my 2 cents on that. So is global warming happening? Possibly. I just don't think it's man-made. So to us to have the egotistical sense of being human that we affect the actual climate, I think it's bullshit. U.S. flag behind is suggesting it either. Okay. Right. Okay. Or you don't care? What is that? What do you mean I don't care? I don't know what you mean. What do you think of Paul Ryan's "We were a 10-year opposition party" quote? I don't know, but I have to read that. I did not read that yet. I'll look into that next time. Any other questions, guys? I have 2 minutes left. 2-minute warning, people. Bust a bitch. Welcome to the channel. And, well, guys, I guess I want to just cut it quick. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching my show. Again, follow, share this with your friends, get the truth out there. And a recap. Yeah, just like I said, don't be scared of war. This is all just like a kind of a fake news, fake reality thing was going on, and we all just need to get our head out of our asses and pay attention. I know a lot of people work and do their stuff. So many with titles. I'm back. Yeah, exactly. People forget the battery was charging. So what it comes down to is that don't worry about this whole thing with the rockets. It was just something. It was kind of Trump showing his balls to the Chinese people that were there with him, the president, to pretty much go after North Korea. That way we don't have to get down and dirty. We don't have to. We have enough as it is. We are going to get the wall. It's going to get paid for, and everything else that Trump talked about. Are you a news reporter? Yes, I'm reporting right now. Trump showing USA power. Yes, exactly. Peace through strength. That's what Trump represents. Peace through strength. So that's what it comes down to. He does not want war. He'd rather make them shit their pants and think that we're going to go into war. But he really does. He wants to avoid it at any way possible. Okay, guys? And just remember, a couple of movies you guys should watch. Watch a movie called War Dogs, which is pretty new. Really great movie. It has that fat kid from, what is this shit? I don't know. Okay. You got War Dogs. You got Wag the Dog. Watch those movies. That kind of explains exactly what I'm talking about. You know, we have all these proxy wars going on all over the place. Every war has a purpose. Every war has an idea of why we're in there. Sometimes it's just for oil. Sometimes it's just for money. And sometimes it's just that, you know what? We are fucking bored and we need something to do. Believe it or not, that happens sometimes. These kids, they come out of high school, they're so fucking gung-ho, and the best way to entertain them is to just, put them to fight, They want some real Call of Duty shit experience. So give it to them. They don't see some action. So the bottom line, look, war equals money. Guns equal money. So as long as there's war, we're going to have money. We're going to make money. And that's what it comes down to. If you look at it that way, everybody got to eat. The biggest employer in the world for any country, it's always going to be the military. Most of my family's in the military. So the fact of the matter is, think about that. How many people are employed by the military-industrial complex, okay? When there's war, there's money to be made. There's always going to be jobs, okay? So, and since we're the number one people in the world that deals with war, why do you think we have bases all over the world? Why? Because they know they can't fuck with us. We can go into any town, anywhere, any place, and they're going to bow down and say, okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Why? Because if not, they're going to get their shit twisted. Simple as that. So America first. We do need to focus, like you said, infrastructure. We got to focus on our jobs. We got to focus on our economy. But in the meantime, yeah, there's going to be shit that's going to happen. Trump is not perfect. He's trying his best. And hopefully now that we got more people on our side, it's only going to get easier and better. All right? Look what's happening to the stock market. Now that shit needs to start to trickle down to the poor people and the middle class and everybody else. What are your views on legalizing prostitution? Why not? I figured, I'm for legalizing marijuana and drugs in general. I would say take that route first because I think I'm okay with gay marriage. If they want to be miserable like the rest of us, miserable, regular, people, fine, so be it. I don't really care. I just don't. My whole thing about the gay issue is like don't show it off on TV, especially on some kid network. I was just talking about some other Periscope people, YouTube people about this topic. I don't like the fact that when I watch Nickelodeon, that I see two little boys kissing, and I have two young boys that I'm trying to make men, and this gay shit on TV does not. I'm sorry, it doesn't work for me. Don't show gays on TV. So I'm a homophobe. No, my kids, little kids should not be watching gay stuff on TV. So if that makes me a homophobe, then okay, fuck it, I'm a homophobe. Because my brother's gay, and I've had a lot of family members I love to death that are gay. That doesn't make me a fucking homophobe. That's a stupid question. Yeah, gays are also men. But what I'm saying is that kids are confused enough as it is to sit there and have two little cartoon boys making out. You shouldn't have to push that agenda to anybody. Okay? I'm okay with gay people, but don't be showing that off to the kids. Yeah, I saw boys and girls, like boy on boy kissing in Nickelodeon one night, and it fucking pissed me off. Kids should not. Yeah, they shouldn't see that crap. And if me calling two boys in a kid network making out on TV, if that makes me a homophobe, man, you're fucking ridiculous. That's just fucking stupid. That's how twisted and stupid the people on the left are. Yeah, exactly. Like I say, whatever you do at home, yes, your business. Would you like me to go out with one of my girlfriends and show up at whatever, like Toys R Us, and start making out with this girl and grabbing her tits and shit? No, it's the same difference. Whether gay or straight, that shit needs to take that shit to home or be more private about it. Exactly. I'm not going to show. Would I walk around holding hands with my girl? Yeah. But I'm not going to sit there and start making out in front of the kids, looking all weird and shit. Homosexuality is not normal. I agree. To me, it's not, but I don't care what they do, as long as they keep it to themselves. What do you think about Jeff Sessions' view of marijuana? I don't like that at all. I think Jeff Sessions should recant on that because that's going to hurt Trump's, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Trump already said that he's down with legalizing medical marijuana. And once upon a time, in one of his things, he said specifically that he doesn't mind if we legalize it. So he doesn't care either way. He said the actual people, let the states handle it. That's how he put it. And that's a good way to look at it. If we all vote for it, then it's all for it. Like here in Florida, it just became law. November 8th, we voted for Trump and we voted for legalizing marijuana. And we did it. It got over 60%. And it's legal now. In Florida, it is legal. So, do you think Trump invites violence at his rallies? Nope. I think the whole rallies... No, I know for a fact, I'm 100% sure the rallies were fake. The violence were created by Hillary Clinton, paid by the DNC, to have people go in there and fuck with the Trump supporters. I've witnessed it myself, being at a rally myself. These people were paid to fuck with the Trump supporters to start the violence. And if you go right now on YouTube, and they'll show you Project Veritas. Project Veritas recorded these events. They weren't paying attention, and these liberals were being violent against Trump supporters to start some shit to make it look like it was Trump starting the violence. So go on YouTube right now, look up Project Veritas. Project Veritas has been infiltrating the DNC from the very beginning of the campaign, watching them, and actually got them on video admitting that they were paid by the Hillary Clinton and the DNC to go there to fuck with Trump supporters to make it look like it were violence. Okay? So that's the truth. So no, Trump did not incite any kind of violence whatsoever. Conspiracy theories are the best. They're not conspiracy theories. Watch the videos. Channel the dentist. Watch the videos and you see for yourself. Conspiracy theories are what you're saying against it. That's a conspiracy theory. Watch it for yourself. Antifa as well. Thank you, Robert. Antifa got paid too. Soros paid protesters like Black Lives Matter to go in there and chat. Oh, fuck the police. Fry like bacon. Remember that? That's just a conspiracy too, right? But he called them out and said he would pay them. Yeah, of course. If you're in charge of all these people and you're the person they're watching and these people are hurting the people inside the building, I would have said the same exact thing too over and over again. Okay? So if you're at a rally, everybody's having a good time. Why would you want to fuck with somebody else just having a good time, start some shit? How do you expect Trump to react? Should he let him get away with abusing other people inside the crowd? No. Get him the fuck out of there. I agree 100%. Someone sued him for getting hurt at a rally, and he tried to get it thrown out. Good. He wasn't even president at the time. In charge? Yeah, exactly. Look, you guys on the left, Trump won. All the truth is already out. You guys can look it up yourself. Not even his priority as a security job. Just coming in. This guy is pro Soros. No, are you talking about me? No. Trump only had us, our movement. The Fed appeals judge ruled plausible on the lawsuit. I don't understand what the last thing you said. Laugh out loud. Here we go again with the Trump won BS. Also, he lost? Yeah. Okay. Fun. Okay. It's all scripted too. Their chance. Yeah, I know. Look, you people on the left are just lunatics. Either you got paid or you didn't, or you follow the dumbasses that got paid. The bottom line is Trump is president, and the following that Trump has is real, and it's not just white people. It's Hispanic people like me. Even black people were at the rallies. I can vouch for that. So we had blacks, we had Hispanics, we had all of the above, even Muslims at the rallies. So that's the truth. You can deny it all you want to. That's your conspiracy thinking. If you know, I don't like Trump. I don't really care if you like Trump. Then you're a Trump channel. Bye bye. I just blocked you. See you now, Ra. Have a nice day. Look that up. Look what up? I don't know. I just think people to this day are just brainwashed, stupid morons, and either they get paid by the Democrats, or they're retarded, don't know what they're talking about, or they're so stuck in the left kind of progressive mentality that no matter what you say, they're not going to hear you. All they say is Trump is a racist, Trump is sexist, Trump is a homophobe, Trump is xenophobic. That's it. That's their only talking point. That's the only argument. They can't say anything else that makes sense at all. No real talking point. Like with Hillary, what her whole campaign, what was her motto? Love, Trump, hates. Trump's name in the title. Love, Trump's hate. Does that make any sense? She's talking about Trump in her own campaign. So all the tax money shouldn't go to our elderly people? What? What does that mean? I don't get that one. Aren't you guys tired? It's 2:20 in the morning. Well, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's show. I will try to do it again maybe tomorrow or the next day. Let me see. Hillary's a liar, fake news. Yeah, of course. Looks like, but great show. Thank you. Thank you, Rob126. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching. Guys, before I close out the show, please share this with everybody, and like always, click on the subscribe. Let me see. You, that nutty neighbor of ours. I'm on Marshall. Yeah, it's funny. Thank you as well. Thank you for watching, guys. Click on follow, and like I said, share with everybody. My main channel on YouTube, which I will put the videos tomorrow on YouTube. You guys can watch our conversation back and forth, even our, the Periscope thing. Not many people know how to do that. Enjoy your conspiracy theories. Good night. Thank you for watching. Yeah, click the follow button. Good conservative show. Thanks. I know I act like conservative, but I'm really not. I'm really an independent, but I tend to lean more that way. But yeah, I agree. Tons of mosquito trolls tonight. Yeah, too many. Especially the whole homos. They're at the beginning. There were like 10 of them that I had to block. All coming at me like, damn, holy shit, I'm famous. Why can't I get that with the chicks? That's funny. So yeah, go to Truth TV News Network on YouTube and click subscribe, and you get to watch yourself talk to me or give me shit or whatever when I put it tomorrow on YouTube. Robert, thanks for hanging in there, buddy. I hope you have a good night. Don't work too hard cutting hair, buddy. For Truth TV News Network, it's been Jose Valdez. Thanks for watching. Peace. Yes, Jose Luis Valdez from Truth TV. Have a great night, guys. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Good night.
Like, comment, subscribe and hit the bell for all the latest breaking news, and thank you for watching Truth TV News Network.
Reporting for Truth TV News Network, it's been Jose Valdez. Thank you for watching. And peace. And remember to subscribe, like, and comment on our videos. Thank you for watching and have a great day.